Good morning, everyone. It's Rose Coleman coming to you live on Friday morning, a little bit earlier. I hope you can join me. If not, I hope you can catch the replay and check out this fun fold card. It is Friday, and I love to join you with a special, different kind of a fold on a card. And today we're going to finish off the week. I've been playing with Bright Skies all week, you guys, the Bright Skies bundle. And I'm super excited to share this one with you. It will be relatively easy card, actually. Just a little bit of stamping. And good morning, Krista. Hello, TJ. Good morning to you. It's still partially dark here. The sun is coming up. You can see off to the east there. I have a little sneak peek for you. I've been working really hard to get all my product shares done. And they're going out in the mail today or for pickup today. And I'm going to take you on a little walk at the end of this video. I'm actually going to take you over to my family room next door and show you how I've got it set up here. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Maggie. Yeah, it's dark. I know, Maggie. Where's the sunshine? It's coming. It's coming. It's actually like, it looks like a pretty sunrise. So probably by the end of the video, the sun will be up. Maybe we'll see. All right, let's get started here. I'll talk to you a little bit about product shares at the end of the video, but I am running my second round. So if you missed out on the first one, the way it works is I open up a new round, and when I have 5 people, that I will reach out to each person. I can't collect payments before, right? That is a Stampin' Up! Policy. So once I have you let me know if you want to be in this product share, then I'll reach out to you and ask for payment, okay? So that's how it works. And it is super fun to get a little bit of everything from the catalog. And I offered, this time, I did paper, both 6x6 or 6x12. I did ribbon. There's a bonus, which I'm excited about, a bonus of celebration items and celebration ribbon. I also did the Memories and More, the gorgeous Memories and More package. I split it in half if people wanted to be in that kind of a share. And I also did the gold floral cards and envelopes. So I'm really excited about all of the things I've offered in this time for product shares. So that's why, you know, it's like around Christmas, you know, I know it's busy. Maybe you missed my email. So that's why I'm like, a lot of people missed out on this, I think. So I'm going to offer it again. It doesn't hurt to offer, right? And we'll see how it goes. Okay, so I've got all my stuff for my fun fold here. Well, I don't. I got all the pieces. And look at this. I even have the tutorial all ready to go. So this is going to be on my blog this morning, so you guys can make this one. And I am catching up, you guys. I've been working super hard. I've been burning the candle at both ends. I was up late last night and up really early this morning. Like, I was up at 4, you guys. I'll be crashing early tonight. But it's all par for the course, right? When things are busy, you work hard and you relax when you can, right? How are you all doing? Oh my goodness, I'm so excited to have you here. Hi, Cindy from snowy Indiana. Hi, Mary. Hello. Marie from Montreal. Good morning. Good morning. Hi, Diane. Good morning. Hi, Bonnie. Thank you. I hope you have a great weekend too. Hello, Maureen from Oakville. Hello, Annika from the Netherlands. Thank you for being here. Hi, Michelle, or Michelin. Sorry, I said it wrong, Michelin. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Lynn. Good morning. Good morning. Yes, you're catching me live today. I am early on Fridays because of my daughter's schedule. So let's get started on this Fun Fold Friday. We're making a double Z for a double Z or Z, however you say it in your country, double Z card, double Z fun fold card. That's a mouthful. Catching you live today will be a snow day from school. Yay! Gotta love a good snow day, right? Hi, Polly. Good morning to you. Good morning. Hi, Terry from the west coast of Canada. Thank you for joining. Thank you, Joy. Yeah, I'm super excited about this one. I do love to package up my product shares and put in a nice little treat for people and put things, you know, package them up nicely. I don't just throw them in a box. I just feel like, how would I like to receive something? And then I think about the person on the other end, and it's actually when I package up my pink envelopes, my boxes for my retreat to go, or my product shares, I get a little giddy. I do like to send things. It is better to give than to receive. And it's like, I like to surprise and delight people. So we're going to I'll share a little bit of that at the end. All right, let's get started. The sun is coming up. I can see it brightening up a little bit even more as I've been talking to you in my yard here. Okay, here we go. Okay, we're flipping. Are we flipping? Are we flipping? Yeah. See, you can see the sunshine. Move my light out of the way. You can see the sunrise. Look at that over there. That's the east. I love it. Okay, let's flip the camera down. I point you down at my work surface here. Let's lower down a little bit, simply because I want you to be able to hear me. All right, so we're playing with bright skies. We've come to the end of the week. We've come all the way Monday to Friday. There's 5 cards, guys. There's the host code. If you live in Canada and you want to get these 5 card packages, I'll go through those at the end too and give you a little sneak peek of those. And you can get those when you purchase. Minimum $60 order will give you a free celebration item. Plus, you're going to get my card packages. Hi, Marlene. Hi, Sherry. Hello, Jacqueline from Vancouver Island. Lots of Canadians with me today. Wow. Hi, Donna from Arizona. Hi, Jordan from Washington State, up at 5 too. Yep. I love my early birds. I am definitely an early bird. But last night I didn't go to bed till 11. So that was late for me, guys. I'm going to be crashing, or I'll probably have to have a nap tonight. Or this afternoon. Okay, let's see. We're going to bring in the Bright Skies bundle. And we're going to start off here with cardstock. We have a pool party card base. We're going to cut this paper from scratch here together. So a card base of 4 1/4 by 11. So let's pop this in, line it up at 4 1/4. Boom, 4 1/4 by 11. And we're going to score this in 2 spots. We're going to score it at 2 3/4. And we're going to move it over and we're going to score it at 5 1/2. Okay. All right. So that's it for the pool party, like this. Okay. And then we are going to cut our basic white. Okay. So we need a piece of basic white, not thick white, just regular white. And we're going to cut that at 1 1/2. 1 1/2 by 11. So along the long side at 1 1/2 and 11. And then we're going to score that the same way we did with the pool party. So we're going to score at 2 3/4 and 5 1/2. Okay, it's too early. Look what Rose did. Okay, use the scoring tool, Rose, not the cutting tool. Boo. Okay, let's bring that back. All right, 1 1/2. And we're going to turn it and we're going to score. That means light gray scoring blade. 2 3/4 and push that over to 5 1/2 and boom. All right. Okay. So we also need another piece of basic white that measures 2 1/2 by 4. So let's pop this piece back in here. We're going to get a 2 1/2 by 4 piece. 2 1/2 by 4. All these measurements will be on the PDF. It looks like this, guys, and you're going to be able to print this off. It's already done. Aren't you excited? I'm very excited that it's already done. And I'm going to catch up, and that workbench one's going to be on there. I need to catch up on my posting on my blog and on YouTube. I'm behind on some computer work, but I will get there. Okay, so we're going to cut this at 5 1/4 by 4. So you can use 1 or 2. I'm going to cut 2 just to show you the option, but you do need just 1. When I show you the card, you'll see why you might choose to cut yourself 2 pieces of this 4 by 5 1/4. All right, and then we need some scrap paper for die cutting. Okay, so let's put all my pieces off to the side here. I'm going to use my silicone mat. Ooh, I love my silicone mat that came with my glass mat. We'll put all these pieces on here. Okay. Scraps for stamping, and we need to stamp and die cut 2 big clouds and 2 small clouds, okay? So let's get some more paper. I need a bigger piece of paper if I'm going to be stamping the clouds. So I'm going to grab some more. Oh, here we go. Okay, so we've got another piece of white, and from the Bright Skies stamp set, we are going to stamp 2 big clouds and 2 little clouds, okay? So let's grab that from here. Here's my big cloud. Looks like there's little rainbows in it. And then we've got a striped cloud. So we need 2, 1 of each, 2 of each, pardon me. So we're going to stamp the, let me bring in my colors here. We need Pool Party and Smoky Slate. So there's my Smoky Slate, and we need a Pool Party. All right, so let's get this on a block. Now, I wonder if it'll fit. Oh, look at that. I like to use the appropriate size blocks. Now, this block is block I, and that big cloud fits nicely on there. I like it. So it's stuck to my glass mat. Let's press a little harder, and then there we go. Okay. So there's my big cloud. Now my little cloud, nope, won't fit on that one. I probably need a C block. Yes, it'll fit perfectly on a C block. All right, got my clouds on my blocks. That's a good first step. Okay, so we're gonna stamp using, I need a Smoky Slate big, I need a Pool Party big, and 1 of each, basically. Amazing how an hour earlier can really mess up your brain. No, I'm good. I'm good. So I'm going to stamp my Pool Party. Because it's a big stamp, I'm just going to take my ink pad over top like that. And we're going to press down on my white cardstock here. Boom. And then we're going to need a gray. Oh, that's not gray. Rose is Smoky Slate. Call it the right things. Okay, Smoky Slate. And then I'm going to bring in my chamois. We're going to clean this up. And we're going to do the opposite. So 1 of each. All right. So, yep. Now I need a Smoky Slate big one and a Pool Party small one. All right. So we're going to reverse this. And so let's see what this cloud looks like in Smoky Slate. I love the glass mat. It's a great surface for stamping. So even stamping. Oh my goodness, I love it. And then our small cloud, we're going to stamp that in Pool Party. All right, let's see what else we need. We need a sunshine. Yes, we do. The sun is coming up. It's almost up. It's beautiful sunrise. Oh my goodness. I see blues and pinks. So beautiful. All right, so from the stamp set, I'm bringing in my little sunshine here, and we're going to stamp 1 of those. It's all about getting the bulk of the stamping and then the die cutting done at once. It makes things go a lot easier. All right, so there we've got that going on. Now, to make this fit on my machine, we're going to trim that down because the machine has a 6-inch width, right? And using my glass mat, I know, ooh, I'm right at 6 inches. Okay, well, that's fine. It'll fit. All right, so let's grab our dies. So we've got this one right here. We'll cut the big one. We'll grab a little washi tape because, you know, went through all that stamping and I don't want my die to move. So there's that one. And then our other die. Will it fit? Yeah, I did space it apart enough. Sometimes if you stamp too close, you don't want your dies to touch one another, right? That's not good because you might actually damage your die if they overlap. And my washi tape is not cooperating. Well, guess what, washi? I got another roll. Let's see if we can get that one going. Yeah, look at that. You don't want to play today? That's okay. We'll bring in the other green one. All right, so let's grab the sunshine die down here. And we'll put that on like that. And make sure it's lined up. Okay, we're going to run that through the machine. What else do I need? Oh, yes. Okay, so here's what we're doing today. We're going to play, I've pretty much used all of the dies this week, you guys, but I haven't used these edge dies down here. So I thought I would bring in one, well, they're very much similar. They're like little curves, right? So we're going to use this one, and we're going to cut some edges. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We need a piece of that piece of basic white that I just did, and I accidentally cut it. Remember that one? This one right here with the score lines. Okay, so this is what I want to cut, but first I want to attach a piece of Designer Series paper from the Sunny Days Designer Series paper. So all week I've been showing you projects that have used the coordinating amazing Designer Series paper. This is free, oops, sorry, $0 with your $60 purchase. So from this paper, we're going to need a strip of this paper with the pool party background and the diagonal stripes, and that's going to be 1 1/4 inches. So let me grab my paper trimmer, and I realize I'm putting things on top of things. It's not always a good idea, but I want you to see what I'm doing, so I kind of have to put everything in the screen. Okay, so we need a 1 1/4 inch strip by 11 inches. So open up the arm. I'm gonna line this up at 11 and snip off that little 1 inch piece. All right, so we're gonna put this together. Oops, don't drop my trimmer. We're gonna glue this onto here, okay? It's the same width. I just want to, what am I gonna do here? I am going to put this on, I'm just trying to gather my thoughts, guys, sorry. I'm just gonna come down and give like about a little bout of 1/8 inch border at the top up here. So we're gonna glue this on, and then we're gonna die cut through all of it. Ooh, look at those cherries on the background. Okay, so I'm just bringing in my glue. And this one does not want to work on a Friday morning, so we'll grab our other one. Helps to have backup. When your backup fails, what are you gonna do? Come on, guys. All right, that's okay. I got more. And I'm just gonna put my little pin in here, make sure that this is not just, you know, being stubborn on a Friday morning. We're gonna pull off that little dried plug that often forms on the end of your liquid glue. Oh, I could actually feel it. And there it is. So that was probably the issue. Let's see. No, sir. Okay, that's okay. We'll poke it. There we go. We're going to loosen that up. Use my baby wipe to clean my little pin. And let's see. Every time works like a charm. Okay, so now we've got glue flowing. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're in business here. Okay, so now we're going to put this onto the basic white strip, leaving my little 1/8 inch border at the top. You don't need to worry about the border on the bottom because we're going to be cutting it. So what I'm going to do is I'm taking this die and we're going to cut all across here, okay? So remember I scored this piece of white. So now you can just take your fingers and you can just fold on those score lines if you want to. It doesn't mean much at this point of the card assembly, but when we go to put it together, you'll need it to be scored. Okay, so we got to put this through the machine twice. We're going to put this one right here. I guess I could do both, but you know what? This is too long to go through the machine, so I'm going to do it twice. So we're going to do some, oh yeah, that was the one that's on strike. Let's grab the one that's working. Okay, so we're going to put this on here, like so, and we're going to hold that down. All right, so let's see if we can get all of this through my machine at once. So I'm going to bring in my handy scissors here, and we're going to trim just so we can fit everything on the platform. So we're going to trim that out. Let's trim out my sunshine like that, and these will go through on the next run. It's all about organization, right? Okay, so let's see. Let's bring in the platform. let's bring everything in. And we're going to put these over here. We're going to put the sunshine right there. Look at all the real estate room we have on this big kahuna, the big Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. And then we've got our strip of clouds here. All right, so we're putting the top piece on and we're going to run it through. Running. All right, so not quite done yet, but we'll move the machine for a second. And we will get my dies for my other piece. So we need this die to sit right here now on the smoky slate. And then we need this one. Okay, putting them over on my silicone mat so I don't lose them. Loving that silicone mat. It is so handy. All right, so let's just move those out. And we got our little sunshine here. And we're not going to do another sunshine, so I can put that back. All right, so we're going to do this one. And then you guessed it, we're going to take this ever so gently, move it, slide it down. Okay, so we've got that edge. See that? Isn't that beautiful? I'll hold it close so you can see. Look at it. It's such a nice edge. And then we're going to move this down here. And we're just going to continue on this. I love this. As you guys know, I'm a scrapbooker too. Oh, what's on my cardstock? Oh, what is that? Looks like it might be adhesive. Yeah, look at that. Okay, got it up. All right, moving on. We're going to put this on. We're going to line up the edge with where I left off. Continue on and do the second run. All right, so here we go. Putting the top piece on. And we're going to run it through again. All right. Now, that big machine is the star of the show. I love my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. All right, so we're going to move all these little pieces over here for a second. Get all my dies released from the paper. Good morning, Erlene. Good morning, everyone. If I missed saying good morning to you, I apologize. I'm looking down here at my work surface and I don't see all of your comments, but I will go back and read them. So I'm just gently pulling this washi tape off here, and I notice there's just a little tiny smidge that did not cut right at where they joined. So I'm just going to bring in my scissors and just make a little connection. There we go. Okay, see that? So we've got clouds all the way across the sky. I love it. All right, so put this one back, and like I could have, let me bring the dies back. I could have used these possibly, right, together, but then I would have had to like make sure they were anchored down. Like you definitely do them both together. So nice that they gave us two. All right, I'm putting these back on my magnetic sheet so I don't lose them. And we'll throw this trash away. And these are the ones I was looking for. Okay, so let's put this one here and this one here. It's all about not losing your dies. You guys have seen that too many times, right? I don't want that to happen today. All right, so here's my silicone mat. Look at that. And I've got all my pieces here. All right, so we're going to deal with these one at a time, my friends. And what I want to do is this piece right here. So let's bring in the card base. This is our card base. It's a double Z fold. So I'm going to bring in my bone folder, score both score lines. Okay, like that. And then remember this piece is also scored. So I'm going to reinforce that one and this one. Okay, so this is my skyline. And okay, Rose did it wrong. Okay, that's all right. We're going to just go with it. This is supposed to be like this. But if I flip it over, I'm going to lose my DSP. So this is a good thing. Let me show you my sample. let me just jump to the sample and show you. Okay, here's my sample. This is what we're making. This is the closed version. This is the open version. Okay, so we've got our little clouds up here at the top of the sky. So when you make yours at home, make sure you make this part right here, the flat part, not with the crease, okay? But I'm still gonna go with this just because I wanna show you how it's gonna look. So this goes here. I just need to add another score line. And you know what? You don't even have to add the score line because you can actually take this, fold it in half. So that's that 2 3/4 inch score line. So let's do that just to show you how you can fix things. So this is going to go across here and then like this. Yes, like this. Okay, score back. There we go. So pretend that score line is not supposed to be there, but we're going to go with it for now. Okay, so this is how it's going to get attached to the top of your card. All right, so I'm happy I had my sample done so I could show you what it's supposed to look like. So for this strip, the easiest way to get the clouds attached is to flip it over, and we're going to add glue all the way across. Oh yeah, keep taking the one that's on strike. Okay, so we're going to add glue all the way across here like this. This is the easiest way to do it. Just add it, and you can add lots of glue because we got double layers of cardstock. So you can now bring in, we're going to add these clouds. I'm going to add a small gray one right here. Okay. Then we're going to add the big one, the big pool party one. And you can flip it over and see how it's looking. This is how I want it to look. Now you don't want to come down too low because you do want to see the rest of the stuff you're going to put on the card. So we're just kind of layering the, we're layering the clouds along this strip. And then we're going to take this big one here. And here's my trick for this one. So there's going to be a pool party one at the end down here. And then you've got this area right here, but there's score lines, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to put it here. And you can then snip it if you want to, but we're going to see how this goes. We may not have to. All right. So this is going to go across the card like so, like that, and then in, and then back. So I am going to have to snip this one. So you can just eyeball it. Every card is different, and you want to make sure that this is you're able to fold here. So you can lift up your cloud and you can center it if you want to. And then what I would recommend, and this is what I did on my card, is if it overlaps that score line, just bring in your scissors and trim it. And you can round out that corner. So then it'll just be like that, okay? So, okay, we're not going to glue this onto the card yet because we have layers to go on here. So for the card, we've got a piece that measures 2 by 4. 2 by 4 every time I say that, I think of my dad. 2 by 4. So that's going to go here. Okay, 2.5 by 4. Is it 2 or 2.5? Maybe I'm saying the wrong thing. It'll be in the measurements in the tutorial. 2.5. Pardon me. It's 2.5. It's not a 2 by 4. It's a 2.5 by 4. That's going to go on there. And we're going to add another piece of paper now that we haven't used yet. I love these patterns, you guys. They're so vibrant. This one right here with the shaded spruce. Are you proud of me? I didn't say evening evergreen. Shaded spruce. And here's what I'm going to do with that. I'm going to bring that in and we're going to trim this down to be 3/4 inch strip. So let's grab my paper trimmer and we're going to just pop that in here. 3/4 inch. Okay, so just cut a whole strip because you're going to need 2 pieces of it. 3/4 inch. And then I'm going to turn it. I'm going to trim a 2.5 inch piece for the front. And then I'm going to pop that back in. And I'm going to trim another 5.25 piece. And there, you have another piece for another card right there. So these 2 pieces we need. We also need a piece, this pattern, 2.5 inches by 4. This one is already cut to the right size. All right, so now we got to glue all this down before we put the clouds over top. So we're going to this got glue on it. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna go ahead and bring in my 4 by 5 1/4, and we're gonna put the green paper. Oh, look at the rainbows. You can put the rainbows on there too. Okay, stop reaching for the wrong glue rose. Okay, so this strip's going on this early time. I don't know, it's just, maybe I'm just sleep deprived. Okay, bear with me, ladies. And gentlemen, if there's anyone watching. Okay, so that's going there like that. This strip goes at the bottom. So we got the florals at the bottom. Okay, that's going on there. Then this one's going over here. And this one that has the glue already on it is going on the inside of my card. So let me show you how this is going to go. This big piece goes here. The white one's going to go over here. And then my floral is going to go in here. This really bright pattern with the pool party background and then the flowers. I love it. Okay, so this one goes right in here. Let's get some stamps out. We got to get some stamping going. Okay, so we need Poppy Parade, and we need Crushed Curry. Do we have Crushed Curry? Yes, we already have that one open. And we need Shaded Spruce. Shaded Spruce. Where did I put my Shaded Spruce? Oh, I already put it back in my holder. Okay, that's good. All right, so first things first, we're going to stamp with Shaded Spruce. And we're going to do Poppy Parade. And we're going to do Crushed Curry. Okay, so let's grab the stamp set and bring in our pieces. We're going to need some stems. We're going to need some tulips. And we're going to need a daisy. And we're also going to need the stamp that says, "Brighter skies are on their way." Such a cheerful, uplifting stamp set that you can send these cards to anybody and guaranteed it's going to be an uplift to someone, even if they're not in a bad mood or not having a bad time, bad, experience with life. Sometimes life gets us down, right? You can send them this card and I'm sure it'll bring a smile to their face. Let's do this one first. So for this one, I'm going to stamp 4 of my stems first. So we're going to do one right here, one right here, and then a couple more over here, like that. Okay, so then we're going to do a tulip, a nice, bright and cheerful Poppy Parade tulip right there. And if you don't get it fully stamped like I just did, beauty of photopolymer, you can actually come in here and stamp right over top. Boom, look at that. See, you can fix it. Then have your chamois close by so you can clean off your stamp right away. And let's stamp a tulip in Crushed Curry. Boom. Okay, so clean that off. And then we're going to do a little bit with the daisy. So let's do a Crushed Curry daisy right there. Clean my stamp. Now we're going to stamp a Poppy Parade daisy right here. Love these cheerful colors. Love, love, love them. Okay, so the inside of my card, I'm going to bring in the stamp that says "Sprinkled with Love." Yes, 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 yes. Wishing you a great day, sprinkled with love. So get that inked up nice and juicy, and we're going to stamp that right in the middle, right here. All right, and you can't say sprinkled if you're not going to use the sprinkle, so we have to bring in the sprinkle. Here's our little sprinkle stamp. I don't think I'm using all the stamps in the set today. Okay, so here's my sprinkle. All right, are we done with Shaded Spruce? Yes, we are. And we're done with Poppy Parade as well. And Crushed Curry, we're done with Crushed Curry. Let's bring in some Pool Party and let's do some sprinkle. All right, so we're gonna do sprinkles up in the sky. And you don't be afraid to come down a little bit lower because you are gonna be attaching your clouds to the top. So you wanna be able to see these little sprinkles. All right, so there's the inside. My piece over here, I'm gonna add I'm going to add some sideways. I always think of Forrest Gump when he talks about, we had big rain, we had small rain, we had rain that came from the side. Remember that show? Remember the movie? We even had rain that came up from the bottom. Okay. So you can do that. You can add your rain coming from the side, like Forrest Gump. And then on this one is where I'm going to stamp Brighter Skies Are On Their Way. Let's grab Pool Party. Poppy Parade. I was too quick to put that one away. All right, so tap, tap, tap here. Get it inked up nice and juicy. We're going to stamp that close to the bottom. All right, Brighter Skies Are On the Way. And then I actually think I need a bit more of the rain coming down because I'm going to cover that up. Let's add another little sprinkle like that, and maybe one over here. Just, you'll see why in just a second. All right, so these pieces now, we can flip them over and add our glue to the background. Okay, little bit. It is basic white, so you don't want to add too much because it'll ripple. As it dries, you'll see that. You don't want to see your glue lines, right? Okay, so we'll put this one right in here. And on the PDF, you'll see that it is in the PDF to do 2 pieces of white, but you don't have to. I was thinking you could put one on the back so you could stamp, or you could write your greeting on the back, but you really do have room here. So if you want to print a second one, cut a second piece of white, then you could do that. All right, so here we go. We've got that. It looks good just like that without the clouds, but we got to attach the clouds, right? So they're going to sit up here like this. But we have a sunshine that we're going to use. And I've also gone ahead. I was not going to let the, oh, don't tell me I lost my lightning bolt. It was here on my desk. All right, it's here. If not, I'll have to cut another one. It's not the end of the world. The lightning bolt, you guys, we need the lightning bolt because we didn't use it yet. And I want to show you the versatility of this amazing bundle. So let me just look here and see where that lightning bolt bolted off to. My luck, I will find it at the end of class, end of the video. Okay. So it's MIA. All right, that's okay. We're not gonna let it ruin our day. We need lightning though. We need a little bolt of lightning. I'm just looking because, you know, it was here. My gremlins came and took it probably. But, I should have put it in my silicone compartment. All right, the time it takes me to look for it, I could have another one cut. Okay, let's put the sunshine in there. That's where the lightning bolt should have been. Okay, I want to tell you that I'm so excited that the holographic specialty designer series paper is now back in stock. So grab that while you can, you guys, and get your foil pieces, right? Because you're going to want it, especially if you bought the tools, the trusty tools, because you're going to want to print or cut things out of foil. So here's the holographic foil. It's back in stock, and keep all of your pieces. You can see I have these little tiny strips here left over from another project, but like, don't waste them, right? Hold on to all these pieces, because sometimes, and this is the perfect example, where you only need a little piece. Now we've got this like purpley one here you could use for other projects. It's really, really pretty. And then we've got the holographic. I think there might be actually, yes. There's this one that's like pinky. Oh, I think they're both the same. They're both the same. Anyway, it's back in stock. Go get it. You're going to want the silver holographic paper to do die cutting for your tools, like the hammerhead and stuff like that. But this one, I just taken some of my scrap pieces, and look at that. That lightning bolt fits there perfectly. That makes me so happy. And then you can just definitely, it's such a tight squeeze. I'm just going to hold that down with a piece of washi, because we do need this little piece of bling. It will add a nice little pop of shine to your card. So I'm just going to go off to the right, to the left here and cut that. And let me see. Oh, good Lord. My machine, my machine. All right. Sometimes it's quicker to just grab the little guy. The little guy is definitely my friend. Sits on the corner of my desk, and he's like, use me, use me. Okay, we're going to use my mini boss to cut that lightning bolt. And there we have it. Where is it? Oh my goodness. Where is it? Look at that. Where did that go? I mean, you just saw me run it through the machine. Oh, heavens. Oh, there it is. It jumped right up on my oh my God, that is too funny. It jumped right up on my silicone mat. See that? I can't make this stuff up, you guys. Like, this is too funny. Okay. It jumped right up there. It's like, oh, that's where she wants me to go. I'm just going to like totally just jump up there. All right. So we're going to just put this together now. Okay. Here we go. We're going to, what I'm going to do is put my strip here, and I'm going to add glue. You can add glue to the card base. That's a good idea, actually. I'm going to come right across the top, and we're going to add, no, we're not going to do that. That's a bad idea. We're going to add glue only to this piece. So the part you want to add glue to is the first part and the last part, and I'll explain what that means. So this is the first part right here. You don't want to add glue to the inside parts. Okay, and then this piece here, this little piece, you're going to add glue to the top part of that. And so that, here we go. We're going to just put this on, going like that. Remember, this is not a score line. It's not supposed to be there. And we're going to fold. The best way to do it is to fold up your card. Sorry, I'm being a little clumsy here. Okay, so like that, and then close your card. There we go. And then close your cloud piece, and then line up the end. Let me just lay this down so I can get it secure, and then I can show you what I'm talking about here. Okay, like so. There we go. And look at the glue on my, I'm just going to grab my wipe. Squeak, squeak. Okay, so there we have it. We have it glued only on the front part and the back part. So you've got this little square in the middle here, this little hollow square, and you need that so that the card can open and close. So brighter skies are on their way, sprinkled with love. Now, in hindsight, I probably should have put this cloud up a little higher. You could probably trim it if you wanted to. So learn from my mistakes, you guys. So my sample, I'll show you that in a second, but let's just close this up, and we'll take our little sunshine, and I'll show you what I'm doing with that. I'm just going to put a little glue on it. And remember, I only put glue at the top. So this is open here. So you can take your little sunshine and you can tuck it into the clouds and see how the rain, you want to make sure you can still see the little bit of rain. I like that. And then our little lightning bolt, same thing, just add a little bit of glue, and we'll tuck that in, coming out of this cloud right here. Brighter skies are on their way, and they're going to be sprinkled with love. Now, I don't know if I can detach that. I've lost my little bit of wiggle room with this one, but you know what? I could just bring in my scissors and just trim this. They're clouds. They can be all different shapes, right? And I'm not going to waste this card. I'll still send it. But there we have it. And there's my sample right here. You can bling this up with anything you want. You could use the Celebration faceted gems to add a little bit of color and pop of bling. But you see how on my sample, this was straight. There's no score line. This will be in your instructions. And over here are your 2 score lines. And just make sure that you keep your clouds high enough in the sky so that you can still read your greeting, okay? And that extra piece of white was for the back. So if you don't want to write on the back, if you think you have enough room here to write, then you could totally omit the back white piece. Whew. Okay. All right, so before I take you over to my family room and show you what I've been working on for my product shares, let's do a little recap of the cards I've done this week using the Bright Sky bundle. So Monday, we did the Global Design Project Challenge. And so we did this one here with the 3 circles. Okay, so that was Monday. Tuesday, we played with the big cloud and we stamped on it. We did this one. And these are from the paper, the Designer Series paper. You can cut out the clouds. And we did a die cut sunshine. Wednesday, we did a case of the catalog. We did this one. And we showcased a lot of techniques like blending brushes, stamping off. It was a beautiful, that's a beautiful card from the catalog. Yesterday was Thursday, and I showcased this one here to show you more of that beautiful Sunny Days paper and how to showcase both sides of the paper. So that was Thursday. And then today we have our fun fold. This one right here. All right, so those are the 5 card packages, guys. If you live in Canada and you use this host code and you spend a minimum $60 this week, these are my card packages, and I would love to send you a thank you. And thank you for watching me, but I do love to share these with my Canadian customers who are using my host code and supporting me. I appreciate you so much. Okay, so I'm going to flip you around now. Let me take you off of my mount. And whoops. Okay, it wants to stay like that. It doesn't want me to rotate. Okay, I'm going to take you out to my family room and show you what I've been working on. Well, actually, sorry, I don't want to make you dizzy, but let's flip you around here. I do have, so the people that were in my product shares, the people who did the I Want It All, we have a Trusty Tools free class for them, and they get the tutorial here, and all of the card packages are done. This is the tutorial. It's double-sided. There's 4 cards. So if you chose I Want It All, this is your tutorial. And I have the cards here. I'll show you. I'm sorry if I'm twisting around here. These are the cards that they are going to get. They're all prepped and ready to go with the bling, and I've even tied the twine. This one, and this was people who chose I Want It All, so they're getting like all parts of my product shares. Okay, let's take a walk. I'll show you because I have everything ready to package in the boxes. And I'll flip you around here, show you. This is my family room turned into my Stampin' Up! Packaging room. So here's my product shares. There was an option to do 12 by 12 or 6 by 6. So this is how I package it up. So this is the 6 by 12 paper. Okay, so it's all packaged up in these nice, neat little packages. However, they also get a bonus of the celebration paper, as well as the package of paper that is 6 by 6. The lighter than air, they get 2 sheets of that, right? So that's all in here, and these little packages for 6 by 6. So that's the paper. And then, these are my little treat boxes. I always like to surprise and delight them. These are the little pillow boxes. So everybody gets one of those. And some people chose 6 by 6. So this is their package of 6 by 6. It's just a little bit bigger. The 6 by 6 package, and they're getting the bonus celebration paper in there as well. And then the extra thing that I did, and also ribbon. Here's the ribbon all packaged up, nice, ready to go, right? Then they get a bonus sample of the celebration ribbon as well. And then they could choose to do the Memories and More. So they're going to get half a package of the Memories and More. They get the half pack, 5 of the Pretty Peacock, 5 of the Calypso Coral, cards and envelopes, and then the other bling that goes with it, or the other cards that go with it. So that's those. And I took it a step further, and these amazing gold, vanilla and gold envelopes. Whoops, sorry, I dropped it. It's hard to hold the camera and do this at the same time. Okay, so did you see these? These are like cards all ready to go with the white inside. And look at the envelopes. Oh my goodness, look at that. They've got this gorgeous, gorgeous detailed die cutting on there. So these people who chose to do that part of my swap, they're getting half. They're getting 5 of those and 5 cards and 5 envelopes. And I think that's it. I've got the ribbon, the memories and more, the gold cards and envelopes. I've got their treats, and everything's packaged in their bags. And this one over here is just like an example of how everything is 6 by 12, right? So some people chose 6 by 12. Probably they're scrapbookers, but some card makers choose 6 by 12 as well, because you can get, how many of these? You can cut this and get more out of it to do card making, right? So there's all of the packages in the catalog, and even though they chose 6 by 12, they're still getting a 6 by 6 package because they're getting the bonus celebration stuff. Yeah, I don't have these in the bags yet because I thought I would show you getting all of this paper from Celebration and the lighter than air paper. So there we have it. And look at all the snow. Look at my fire pit. Look at our fire pit. It's like so much snow out there. Oh. All right, so thank you all for letting me show you the process here. This is our family room, but I pretty much took it over to do this is where I prep all of my classes, and I have these folding tables that I set up, but they're easy because I can take them down and then turn it back into our family room. So, Annika's gonna move. Oh, Matilda's gonna move from Sweden to Canada. Ooh, I'd love to go to Sweden. We could trade places for a little while. Do a little exchange program, right? Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed all the cards this week. And like I said, if you live in Canada and you want those card packages, the deadline is Sunday. I don't think I mentioned that. Deadline is Sunday at midnight. I do have a cutoff time so that I can move on to next week's stuff and get going on that. So don't forget, I use folding tables to extend my desk. Yes, I use them in my room too. You know, when I need more space, right? All right, thank you guys for everything. Thanks for bearing with me through my card making. Had a few little gremlin moments, but nothing we couldn't recover from, right? All right, I'm gonna go finish packaging up these into their boxes for the people that have to have them mailed out. And I wish you all a great rest of your Friday and have a fantastic weekend. And I'll see you on Monday morning at 9 a.m. my normal time. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.